Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Tarry here for Money Matters for Everybody. Right.
Good morning.
So yesterday I posted a video about my blunder. One of them was my iPhone and needing to replace my iPhone. Now, fortunately, some people might say, well, why didn't you get Apple Care? Well, my phone was 4 years old. It was an XR, so, and they're currently on the 14. I think the 14 starts at $9.99. And at this point, I decided, you know what? I just want the SE. Like, I'm comfortable with the SE. My dad had an SE. It's a good enough phone for me, right? $479 for the mid. Why didn't you get Apple Care? Well, again, my phone was 4 years old. Apple Care only works for about 2 years, maybe 3.
2 to 3, I don't remember.
And it costs you like $79.99, $3.99 a month. I mean, it's bananas. The other thing is, like I said, I don't purchase a new iPhone. I know some people that have to have the latest gadgets and technology. And
new phone every year.
$9.99, new phone every year. Well, I plugged that into a financial calculator this morning. Every time you do that over the course of 30 years, there's a potential opportunity cost that you're foregoing.
Right.
So you can have the latest and greatest gadget, which isn't that much different than last year's model.
Yeah, usually not.
For 30, your opportunity costs $35,000. And listen, I'm right there with you. I'm in the market for a new car. I have mentioned this before. I have an 11-year-old Toyota Prius C. I love it. But as I drive the highways, I don't really love it around here. So I'm looking at a RAV4. I am a Toyota girl. At one point, I was talking about purchasing a Lexus, right? I've always wanted a Lexus. I don't know. It's got the L symbol on it, which really means loser, right? And if I do go buy a Lexus, the similar Lexus to the RAV4 is $10,000 more. So who would be the loser? Is it this one or this one? I'm not sure. It would be this one.
Yeah, if you're looking at me.
So, but my blunder here is when I purchased my Prius. Well, I didn't purchase my Prius in cash. That was 11 years ago,
yeah,
almost 12 years ago. But when we paid that off, we paid it off by 6 years. We paid it off early, right?
Yeah.
If I had taken that payment, which I don't even remember what it was, $325, and invested that in a high yield savings account, which I don't even know if a high yield savings account existed, but I could have put it in a CD.
Yeah,
you know, CD still could have given us rates. I'm going to put in the comments, you guys put in the comments, how much you think I would have had saved. So if I had saved for the last 5 years, $325 a month in a high yield savings account, I probably would have had enough to buy this RAV4 outright.
Yeah.
But instead, I'm actually going one step further and I'm looking at out of pocket. It's going to cost me about $30,000 if I trade in or sell my car at best. I'm going to have to pay $30,000 out of pocket for the one with the features that I want. And how much is that going to cost me an opportunity down the line? So I'm going to look at that and post in the comments what you think about that. If a $9.99 iPhone costs you $35,000 in opportunity cost down the road, because YOLO, how much does a $30,000 new car cost in opportunity cost? And there is a balance, right?
Right.
So some people will say, you're always going to have a car payment. Nope.
No. You might need a car, you don't need a car payment.
Yep. The average millionaire drives around in a 2 to 3 year old car, I think is what I read as the statistic when I read the millionaire study. So the money mindset, it just needs to shift. We were out for our walk this morning and I was actually thinking, I am in the process of developing a course for students who are considering going to college and really setting them up for a business case. I also would like to facilitate or coordinate a financial peace junior or a high school financial peace for Ramsey Solutions in the area. So if that's something that you would be interested in, leave a comment for that as well. Because I think we need to, for me personally, my family is secure, right? And now I feel like I can go out into the world and make strong, bold statements with compassion, right? You don't have to live paycheck to paycheck. You don't have to live in fear of losing your job. You don't have to live in fear of what's going on around you. We are going into a time of economic uncertainty, but when your financial house is in order, you're better positioned to be able to take those lemons and make lemonade. Like the talk we had the other day, take what the enemy meant for evil and turn it for good. And I believe that.
Right.
I believe God wants that for all of us. So I believe He wants it for you too. So anything else?
No, that's everything.
So if you would be interested in a course, if you're not comfortable talking to your kids about college and the cost of college and opportunity costs, I didn't understand opportunity costs until Financial Peace University myself, which is a reminder that I am hosting, coordinating a virtual 9-week Financial Peace University class starting September 9th at 9 a.m. I think it's either $79 if you get the books electronically or $99 if you get books mailed to you. And this class changed our lives, changed our legacy, changed everything about us. We no longer live in that I can't get ahead mentality.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's way gone. That's yesterday. And I'm not saying it's easy on this side, right? There's a difference between a millionaire and a billionaire. Billionaires don't need to think about what they spend.
Right.
Right? They can spend, I don't know, they could go out and buy 10 RAV4s and not think twice about it, right? Millionaires have to still budget. 93% of millionaires do. They budget. They stick to a budget. And, you know, if you want to be a millionaire, you have to act like one. And I talked to Tim about this study that came out of Bloomberg where these people making six figures were saying that they felt as though they couldn't get ahead. They felt as though they couldn't get ahead, that they weren't going to do better off than their parents did. And been there, done that. Been there, done that. It's called lifestyle creep. So as you make more money, you spend more money because you feel entitled.
Right.
Oh, look what I did. I did such a good job. I deserve more. When in reality, you don't. You deserve not to live paycheck to paycheck. You deserve to live on less than you make. You deserve to have an emergency fund. You deserve to get out of debt and feel the freedom that comes from that and to build wealth. That's what you deserve. And that's what we want for you. So limited slots available in the Financial Peace University 9-week course starting September 9th at 9 a.m. Bring your coffee and your donuts virtually, of course. There will be no donuts here, maybe an omelet. And we look forward to seeing you there. Have a good day, guys.
Have a good one, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.